What's Ziggler, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17 Ziggler here on the PS Ziggler. I'm fighting Dolph Ziggler again for like the 4th or 5th time in a fucking row. Anyhow, welcome to Tuesday. Tuesday is happening. There is a variety of things to discuss here on this fine Tuesday on this show concerning wrestling. Obviously, Raw happened last night. Haven't watched it yet. The usual shenanigans. I'll watch it tonight and watch SmackDown tomorrow morning. But there is stuff that I did want to get into here. But before I get into that stuff, first and foremost, the final DLC pack for this game is out today. So the Hall of Fame pack will be out today. Hopefully, in theory, I'll be filming with Grim tonight on that shit. We'll go up tomorrow. In theory. I don't know how contagious or not contagious he is right now, so that's kind of a concern. I don't want to get sick, basically. That's what it all boils down to. I really don't want to get sick. I honestly, I can't afford to get sick. I got too much stuff to do, too many videos to film. I need a voice to film them with. But yes, that is due out today. I don't envision this game getting any more patches, so whatever is broken is gonna stay broken, most likely. Because they're already hard at work on 2K18, which will be out, the usual October, November-ish time frame. But back into actual wrestling news and such, that got reversed. Was announced before Raw, the confirmed member of the Hall of Fame, Diamond Dallas Page. So congrats to DDP. Feel the bang. Well deserved. Not just for his in-ring accomplishments, but also for his whole thing with the yoga and being able to help so many guys that needed the help, that were, pretty far gone. So good pick for the Hall of Fame. Now, we still don't have our celebrity inductee announced yet. I would imagine it might be Lemmy from Motorhead, because he died last year, so that wouldn't be a pretty good one to do. And I guess we had our tag team. We had our there's usually, hey, we got they haven't announced the female member for this year, so that's one of the few ones that has not been confirmed yet. But the rumor was Beth Phoenix, so we'll see whether or not that pans out as true or not. But speaking of females, and speaking of Raw, we waited 17 long weeks for the makeover of Emma to Emelina, and wouldn't you know it, she was not on Raw last night. So are there going to be 16 more weeks for the makeover from Emelina to Emma? Is that how it's gonna work? I would have thought for sure there would have been some Emma on Raw last night, but no. No dice. Dolph Ziggler, for like the 40th time, is like a best of 15 series. You can eat it, yeah, and I will beat you up after the match because I don't want to fight you no more, Dolph. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm tired of it. Seriously. I thought one of those patches for this game said, hey, you're gonna fight guys, you're gonna fight less of the same guy over and over. And clearly, not true. Clearly. How about insult to injury with a zigzag? Over. Now then, maybe I won't fight Dolph at the next episode of Raw. Fingers crossed. Please don't be Dolph. Okay, it's that guy. I don't know who that is. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, right. Brody Tyson, one of the created guys that was put in the game. It's not from the invasion. It was Brody Tyson, Jaden Jet, and a third guy. It is time to interrupt this match between Kofi Kingston and Neville. Because there was a rival event here in interruption, so I'm going to let it go here for a second and see if I actually walk out or not. What else here we got from Raw? Actually, before Raw, they announced that the New Day are going to host WrestleMania, which I guess means they're not having a match at WrestleMania. That's weird. Usually, when you have a WrestleMania host, it is either, someone who was a legend back in the day, or it is someone who was very popular outside of wrestling, or in the case of last year, both. because they had The Rock host last year. So having the New Day, who work there and we see every week, is kind of a weird choice for a host. You know, usually you get somebody who is not there all the time, because then it feels special. But New Day is kind of always there. But if they're hosting, I would imagine that the payoff on this ice cream thing has to be at WrestleMania. Because why else would you be doing it right now? Like, at this point in the game, everything should be building to pay off at WrestleMania. So I guess that remains to be seen, but that's a pretty safe bet, all things considered. I'm going to hit options here because I don't want to watch this match. And perhaps they'll roll a cutscene now. Maybe. Okay, I didn't get a cutscene, and Renee is discussing it as if something happened, so apparently something happened, and I'm obviously going to fight Kofi at the next pay-per-view. Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm a wrestling prodigy. I'm ready for him. I'm a wrestling prodigy. It will take little effort from me to beat him. The Authority made this matchup, and it's like feeding a shark. It's feeding time. Triple H put him in the ring with a beast. He'll realize that soon. Remember when Ryback was like, shark swimming with dolphins? What the fuck was that? He was like, obsession is a gift. Like, just he was saying the dumbest shit in the ring. Was really good. It was really good. There you have it. Back to you, Cole. Elsewhere on Raw, I saw they had Kevin Owens fight Sami Zayn, which is consistently hilarious every time they do it, considering how much they built up that match from, like, Battleground last year as their last match ever. It ended the rivalry. And that would have made sense if you had drafted Sami to SmackDown. But they didn't. So, they're continuing, like, no, we're gonna have him fight again. Like, you know, why not? People have already forgotten that was more than 6 months ago. Fuck it. That shit is always hilarious. But no, the biggest part of Raw wasn't actually on Raw, and that was The Rock and an actress playing Paige doing stuff for that Paige movie that they are filming. So they filmed stuff, or they had The Rock come out before Raw, and then they had him do his stuff after Raw. And I'm getting my ass kicked here. What the hell? What the hell, Brody Tyson? Seriously, not cool. How about a roll-up? And the most significant part of that is what they were filming, which I would assume they said is the end of the movie. And the movie will apparently end with when Paige won her first Divas title from AJ Lee. And yes, they brought out an actress dressed up as AJ Lee, played the entrance theme and everything, and predictably, the crowd was chanting for CM Punk. And The Rock, being The Rock, who does not give a fuck, and he knows that they need him way more than he needs them, from the footage I saw, called up CM Punk, and left a voicemail, which was really funny. So that was pretty fucking good, that he's like, you know what, fuck it. If there's one way to diffuse the CM Punk chants, it's to acknowledge them and do something with that. Because if you don't, they're just going to keep chanting CM Punk. And if you're trying to film a movie that uses any of that crowd noise, they're going to ruin it. Like, expecting a crowd to do what you want them to do is always difficult in wrestling, because crowds do what they want to do, you know. And if you can get, you know, if you can get the reaction that you want, fantastic. But when you dictate to a crowd what they should be doing, it kind of never ends well. So here is the finishing move of Brody Tyson, which was a brainbuster. It was a brainbuster, and we get the 1, a 2. Not even two. I suppose I am not quite there yet with Mr. Brody Tyson. But yeah, that's, it's weird that they had The Rock on, you know, he was there doing stuff, and they didn't actually have him on the show, which, you know, seems unusual. So only the live audience there got some of The Rock for a bit, which is kind of amusing. Anyway, I guess we'll see how that movie turns out, but yeah, you're not gonna have any form of AJ Lee and not get CM Punk chants. Come on now. That's just common fucking sense. Headbutt. Should give me a fucking fight here. Give me a fight here. How about that? How about a slug exploder? And then I'm gonna go to the top here and hit the 630 Slug sent on, and hopefully end this thing if he doesn't dodge it. There we go. Hit that shit. Come on, ref. 1, a 2, a 3, and there we go. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so one last thing before I wrap it up for today, and that is the fact that, not really wrestling related, but kind of, they're having a Nintendo Switch event in 2 days in California, and it's going to have invited fans and YouTube influencers and John Cena. And they're playing on the fact that you can play the Switch in places that are unexpected. And they have John Cena because of the unexpected Cena meme, which was going around, like, summer of 2015. So, like most things involving the internet, Nintendo, late to the party. Alright? But what's funny is, number one, they did that with Cricket Wireless, like last summer, which was already a year late to the party. And number two, involving anybody in wrestling with something Nintendo, and bring in the YouTube influencers, I seriously doubt any of those influencers are going to ask the real question, and the real question being, will 2K18 be on the Nintendo Switch? Because there has not been a WWE game on a Nintendo platform in quite some time. Now, knowing 2K, they could go the easy way, the lazy way, and put the last-gen version, the 360 PS3 version of 2K18 on the Switch and call it a day. Don't fucking do that. In any event, I hope somebody asks about it, because the possibility of a portable 2K18 sounds pretty cool. In any event, I'm gonna fight that guy tomorrow. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.